Hello again, Doc in retrospect once more. Sorry if you don't like these, we only have a couple more videos to go. So yeah, after the debacle that was the Magic Castle and its boss, we move on to World 3 and started the Danger Mines. I'll tell you right now that World 3 is a lot less stressful than the end of World 2, so you're not going to have to worry about a lot of really lousy stages. It might not be the most interesting in the world, like Danger Mines isn't exactly especially interesting, but it's also not bad. It's not super stressful or designed so poorly that it makes you want to pull your hair out. There are plenty of bullet bills and Bob-Ombs though, which both enemies that I don't find particular favor for, and that was dangerous because I could have gotten trapped up there. But it doesn't matter because I killed myself anyway. Bullet bills, they're just kind of they're kind of an enemy that always seems to get me. I don't know why. I think maybe it's just the constant motion thing. Motion being one of those things that kind of messes me up a fair amount. Even if it's predictable unidirectional motion. Fortunately, on attempt number 2, I get through. Spoiler alert. It's not much of a spoiler, this stage is almost over anyway. Yeah, I know a number of the stages are short, but still, Paper Mario 94 should have had midpoints, and a lot of them. Because in this game, midpoints do not exist, and that's frustrating. To have to go through entire stages again if you die like right at the very end, or God forbid, the boss. Yeah, bullet bills. They'll be causing me more problems later. Oh boy. So next up we have Lava Cave. It's, as the name implies, a cave of lava. The key is super easy to find if you just go a touch left at the start. The secret, the keyhole is also easy to find, but you have to be a little more aware than I am on the first pass. Because yeah, I just go straight down the pipe and don't even bother checking that little landmass over there that's suspiciously placed right past that Podobo. Yeah. So I'm carrying this key with me and it's not going to do me any good. Not that this is especially difficult if you're being, a good player, but yeah, it's just one more thing you don't really want to have to deal with. So yeah, that was a strange little tiny detour. And then we move on to a well, you'll see. Yeah, it's a sinking section, and I am way too slow on the uptake, and it doesn't do no good. One of those things where you kind of have to know what's coming. So this is a quick little speed up where I just take care of the secret exit quickly because, yeah, it's pretty easily taken care of if you're paying attention. Keyhole right over there. And it's done. Easy enough. I don't have to carry that key all the way through the entire rest of the stage. And so, it's regular exit time. Whoa. Yeah, potobos don't bother me nearly as much as bullet bills. At least not the ones that hop out of the lava like that. Their pattern is also linear and predictable, but I think just maybe it's a little bit less downtime between instances, so it's a little easier to predict. Once again, we have blargs. They don't really do all that much in this section. There's no other hazards to be watching out for, so you don't really have to do anything except keep your eye on them. And on the raft, which can be hard to see. Black on black background, maybe a design choice I would have changed. But fortunately, it doesn't become too much of an issue. And now that I know what's coming, it's perfectly fine. We will be seeing plenty more of that in the future. Yeah, and that's the end. It's not another not very long stage. But, you know, I'd really have slightly longer stages with midpoints than slightly shorter stages without, to be honest. I got a little bit of downtime here for, probably for when I was talking into the microphone that wasn't working. So yeah, this is Lava Lake. This stage gives me a little bit of trouble. Well, that could have been really bad. Yeah, rising and falling lava is, it's kind of tricky to get around. I have a lot of close calls even in the areas where I do successfully get past, but well, you know, the thing about lava is it only takes one, and yeah, that'll happen a few times. It's another stage where it's a lot of waiting around. Oh man, I don't know how I got past that. Oh wait, there's a number of these stages in this game where there's... Yeah, that was not good. I screw up again there. I don't know, I'm trying to grab onto the grate, not sure what's happening. And here, I just forget the springboard. But yeah, speed this up. It's another one of those stages with a lot of waiting around, which is not infrequent in this game. It's you know, I don't really know how I feel about stages like this. On the one hand, I tend to be a bit more conservative player anyway, but on the other, stages where you're forced to wait for hazards like this are kind of stressful. Once again, and I really don't like the stressful nature of them, so it's... I don't know. There's some good parts and some bad parts, I suppose. Again, the stage is over already, you know? Again, I would really prefer slightly longer stages with midpoints. Then maybe I don't have to do it all over again. Mushroom Cave is... Well, I mean, the gimmick is kind of the mushrooms, but it's also more the bombs. The bombs are all over the place, and you actually need to use them. There are, you'll be seeing them in a moment. Blocks that can only be destroyed by Bob-Ombs, as the text box indicates. Apparently the cement blocks, they look kind of like cement, I guess, but Yeah, the bombs don't have to actually blow up to destroy them. All they need to do is just make contact. So you're going to be doing a lot of item babysitting. Yay! That's always so fun and a great way to design your stage. And yeah, it's quite a bit because the bombs, if you don't know that the cement blocks are coming, you'll destroy the bombs that are around, and then you have to go running all the way back to the generator. Maybe a couple more generators later on would have been a better idea. Despite these hiccups, though, there's really only one take on this stage. I mean, I leave myself with bad jumps, a lot of bomb babysitting because I'm silly and destroy my ammunition. Yet I make them, which is, this is probably the stage that should have killed me a lot more than it did. Which, I'll be perfectly honest, I don't mind those. I don't mind those kind of stages because if I don't die, well, things are going well. But again, there's a bunch of self-inflicted stuff here, and I don't really play the stage very well overall. Probably not quite as intended by the author. Chances are he expected you to be able to use the bombs that were around more because you would realize that, oh hey, this cement block gimmick is probably going to be around quite a bit. Which somehow I just don't seem to be able to catch on to that. But I think at this point it's probably over. So yeah, there's the exit. And yeah, so it was not a bad idea, but there were a couple of things that could have been done to make it a little more convenient. So that'll bring us to the castle, but we also have one more stage to complete before then. But that will be saved for the next video. Until then, this is Doc. I'll see you later.